Odds are, if you're watching this video right now, you probably want more. More money, more freedom, more control over your entire life. You don't want to be average, yet you keep living like someone who is. And that disconnect in your mind is exactly what's holding you back. That disconnect is exactly what was holding me back, and unfucking my mind is what allowed me to make six figures at 21 years old from my phone. It allowed me to get this car that I have right here. It's allowed me to travel the world at 21 years old and just have this freedom. And it was so simple that when I finally had it laid out for me, it literally changed completely everything. So I ask you and challenge you honestly to see if you can sit through maybe 5 minutes of an entire video to hopefully allow this to be the last video you have to watch and scroll on about success and getting rich and all of this. And see, the thing is, it's not a discipline problem. It's not you need to find a better business model. It's not you need to watch more YouTube videos. It's not that you're lazy. It's the fact that your identity, who you are right now, has not caught up with the ambition that you have and the goals that you have and the visions that you keep having of this future life of yours. The problem is that you cannot consistently outperform your self-image right now. You might have a week or two where you're waking up early, you're going to the gym, you're doing your cardio, you're doing your work, you have a schedule done, and you're doing all of this, and then a week later you snap out of it and you're back to your old you. And that's the problem, is that there is still this old you that is living somewhere deep down in there because you have not convinced yourself that that old you is gone. And that is what you need to do. And it all comes down to belief. Now, step one is pretty simple, and this is literally just figuring out who you want to be and who you actually are. Not who you hope to be, not who you are on a good day or once every 2 weeks. Who you actually are. You know what I mean? Like the version of you where wealth and freedom is inevitable. What does this version of you believe? Do they believe that work is going to be hard sometimes? Do they believe that you might have to let go of some friends that are holding you back? Do they believe that it's not going to be easy, but it can be simple? Because if your beliefs do not match your goals and what you want to be and what you want to do, your actions will never align with the results you are trying to get. You need to change your beliefs. Step two is to obsess yourself with inputs and stop being so deeply involved with the outputs. I'm assuming that your goals are probably make $10,000 in a month, achieve freedom, travel the world. And while those are good output-based goals, none of those are inputs. None of those are things that you can specifically control, which is why you need to focus on the inputs of those results. If you want to make $10,000, for me that was posting every single day even when I didn't want to. That was scrolling the For You page to find inspiration for videos. But by locking in those inputs day after day and forever, but it makes it almost impossible to fail if you are literally just spamming the inputs that logically lead to the results that you want, right? You don't get fit before you start lifting. You don't make money before you start a business. You need to do the things first, and the results that are attached to them will come. Step three, and this is honestly one of the most important things, and it's something that you have to physically do, and that is create proof, right? Your mind, your subconscious mind, you can look into it. It works off of evidence. It works off things it sees, things it is told, all of this. You need to create proof for your mind, whether that is journaling every single day and speaking in present tense as if all your goals have already been achieved, convincing your mind. For me, it was me hitting my first big-ish month and buying this car so that every single time that I got in the car, it reinforced my belief that I was successful. It reinforced my belief that I was who I said I was. I changed my environment so that no matter what, I was forcing my brain to feed my identity that I was who I said I was becoming. And that might be your problem, is you might say that you want to be rich and you might say you want to make a lot of money, but deep down you still might have that little party that's like, it's not gonna happen. It's not for me. Maybe I should just go live a normal life. Step four, and this is part of the end, is actually one of the best quotes I've ever heard, but it's around the idea of expecting nothing, right? If you expect absolutely nothing, you can never be disappointed because you were never expecting anything to happen. You need to go in, work as hard as you can, grind, but expect nothing. Don't expect to make money your first month. Don't expect to make money your second month, maybe even your 6th month, or even your first year. But as long as you don't expect it, then you will never be disappointed in those months or those years that you're not doing anything. You should hope for it to happen, but there's a big difference between hoping and expecting. You need to convince your mind that you are not expecting anything. And when you're disappointed, you're more likely to quit. So look, you don't need more motivation. This is probably the 20th video you've scrolled upon about how to change your life and improve your life. And I hope this is the last one you watch before you actually go out there and start doing things. But you don't need more motivation. You need to stop relying on motivation, and you need to build this new self-image. That is how you unfuck your mind. So please do yourself a favor and start acting like that version of you where wealth and freedom is inevitable, and let reality catch up.